By the way, guys, let me just share a little update to what we're planning to do. Thanks for the follow, Hecko. As far as our Twitch bot, our custom Twitch bot we're making. So originally, I was going to make an IRC bot, which is basically how Twitch's API and developer instructions say you should do it, and it basically connects directly to their server and uses their commands and whatever. Um, and that's one way to do it, but I'm going to do it a different way, I decided. I'm going to create my own web browser nested into my bot. So my bot is going to act like a web browser. It's going to load up the Twitch website. It's going to be a Twitch user on an actual web browser client. And it's going to be able to read the chat because it is the web browser, so it knows everything that's being displayed by the web page because it sees all of the source code of the web page. And a web browser knows everything coming from the server in order to display things like the chat, so it will know everything in the chat, and it will be able to use that to read the chat, and then it can time people out and whatever because it will be modded. So it's not going to be an IRC bot like Nightbot is. It's going to be an actual Twitch account with a username and password that has to sign in like everybody else, and it's going to be a modded account with an account name and everything. It can even subscribe to my channel. It's just going to be a regular Twitch account, and it's going to count as a viewer. Technically, you could say that's view botting, but I'm pretty sure a lot of bots, at least in the past, used to count as a viewer. People would say, oh, the only viewer I have on my channel is me and Nightbot. I'm not sure what the rules are on that, but that's the way I'm going to do it. And I don't consider that view botting because it's my moderator. So, I mean, I think some mod bots at least count as a viewer. I'm not sure if a lot of them do or not, but I do not consider that view botting. And I'm pretty sure Twitch would not consider that view botting either. Now, if I created a bunch of these, and each one was considered a viewer, that's a different story. That's view botting. That's how a view bot works. Now, the reason I do it that way, you could say, well, that's way harder to code. Of course it is. But I have a lot of plans for an invisible web browser that integrates into my software for a lot of different projects. A lot of those projects are secretive in nature, but not all are. Like for example, I would like a bot that can integrate into my eBay accounts and automatically leave feedback for things, and maybe even someday snipe eBay listings that are underpriced, and it will be able to create social media accounts or auto post for me social media posts on various social media accounts. It can create fake social media accounts to promote other social media accounts, creating like a fake following of different businesses that I plan. As long as, well, it's probably against the rules of most sites, but yeah, I would try it. I would be willing to do that. I don't believe in view botting. I don't believe in automating artificial views or subscriber counts, except for sub for sub I was okay with. But I don't want to have an unfair advantage over other people, but I do want to use technology to like advertise, even if that's against the rules to do it, advertising in that way. And I don't consider that to give me an unfair advantage, like view boosting or number boosting or anything like that. I don't want to do that. And then here's another one, kind of weird one. I wanted my browser-based software to be able to, well, one, solve CAPTCHAs and be able to spam post on forums. How about that? So like if I create a new YouTube video, it will just be able to log into any forum and post it. That's a spam bot. Like there's just so many applications for something like that. and not all of them are even like bad in anybody's eyes. I mean, my whole thing is like I don't want to harm anyone. I don't want to break any federal laws. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to do anything that could get me in big trouble. And as long as it's not doing anything like that, I just pretty much say it's fair game. I don't even want to really annoy anyone. Like, not for real, for real. Like if I got somebody's email, I'm not gonna like spam them every day. I'd send them an email once every 6 months. Like I would want to do things in a really peaceful, not greedy, messed up way. Like in a way that's not a big deal.